If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, so today we have another custom tactic to check out. Funny story with this one. So I was trying out one of the 4-2-1-3 variations that people were sending me that has the Shadow Striker in the cam position. That variation from I think it's like an organization called SAL or something, wasn't for me. I personally didn't really like it that much. I was like, I'm probably going to switch off the 4-2-1-3. Div 10 had one that was already made before, and I tried it and I didn't really like it that much. And then he's like, oh, this is the final code. And then the final code that he gave me was one that I ended up liking. I don't know if he changed an instruction or it could be a gameplay thing. I don't know what it was, but this one just seems to be way more enjoyable. Guys, in my opinion, I've been saying this in many custom tactic videos, I would really recommend like getting, I mean, it's really hard in the left wing position in this game to get like a left-footed player on the left-hand side, unless it's like Rafinha or something, but try your best to get inside forward, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm using these custom tactics and I'm like, I can just tell, like, when I'm using these cards, I can just tell that if they had the plus variations in the attack, especially Nico, it would be so fluid on a pretty consistent basis, right? But yeah, this is the tweet over here from Div 10, so be sure to check it out. He does mention some key points that I completely agree with, 100%. Cam needs to have playmaker. Super important. Bruno Fernandes, oh my goodness. Using him in the cam position for this formation makes sense. For the 4-2-3-1, I still love him there because I you know, it's just using the Portuguese players. But Bruno Fernandes, I'm telling you, if he gets like an actual promo card, whew, you know. But the double playmaker plus for a 4-3-3, dude, it works wonders, right? The striker on advanced forward, you guys are going to think this is hilarious, but you know Mohamed Salah? Yeah, they did the special sauce to his attacking AI with his advanced forward and striker position. And I called it. I knew they were going to do that, but try to get someone that has that proper, really nice attacking AI in that position. Griezmann works perfectly fine in that area, but he's the type of dude that like really sets up the play for other players a lot of the times, right? Like obviously because he has the incisive pass and stuff, he kind of plays a lot to that sort of play style, right? So try to, you know, use different strikers and find someone that has the advanced forward that has that movement that you may actually want for consistency, right? But yeah, we use Griezmann there, perfectly fine. And then he mentions how in the winger position, if you have at least one with an inside forward plus, it'll be useful, right? I'm telling you guys, you really want minimum plus for this formation. Minimum. If you're using like regular ones like Nico, like brother, there's so many times with Nico, I'm like, I need you to have the plus roll. If you don't have it, you're not gonna move, right? And you know, yeah. So the actual code is on the screen here, right? We'll be doing the comment section, pinned comment, all that kind of stuff, right? But I'll show you guys the individual instructions, okay? It's lined up like this. So right away, you know, there's certain things that, you know, on a personal level, I already like, right? Like I see short passing, so I'm like, oh, that already means that there's going to be build-up play. And then we have the depth set to high on 70 because of the auto offside trap. You guys know the vibes with that. And then player roles, right? So look at the player roles for this one. It's very interesting, okay? So we have roaming inside forward for Rodrigo. We have advanced forward attack for Griezmann. Left wing is on inside forward balanced. Cam is on playmaker balanced. Fernandes is like a very cheap, just great option to use there, especially if you did do the evolution on Dalot. Easy triple link set up that way. Guijaro on holding defend, Tudam on holding defend, two long ball pass players working in that area to kind of open up the space for other people. That's what I'm saying. Like with Nico, there's so many times where I'm like, brother, if you just had the plus on your card, oh, the amount of plays I'd be able to do right now. But yeah, Tudam is an absolute monster when it comes to defensive capabilities, but obviously doesn't have like the long ball pass plus, which would be fantastic to work with. If he had that, that'd be like cheating, honestly. That card would be crazy. But yeah, I actually have to switch this one because I was trying out a different variation, right? Where, again, it was the SAL one where the holding is on the left side, and but this one makes more sense for me personally. Just the attacking plays and the way that it build up works out is fantastic, right? Center backs are on defender, defend, goalkeeper, goalkeeper, defend. Right back is on fullback balance, and then the left back is also on fullback balance. So yeah, the team itself, pretty self-explanatory with what you want in each individual position. Get wingers that are actually really good wingers, but try to get players that also have that inside forward. I think Rafinha has inside forward as a winger, not as a left mid. Which, by the way, that whole concept is a little bit strange, but he does have inside forward. And, unfortunately, the card is really expensive. I'm not going to say that it's not. It's very expensive, but it's just that left-footed on the left-hand side that works out well, right? And if you play a 4-3-3, that would be really ideal to work with, right? I wonder if anybody has, like, pluses for, like, a very considerable price. Let me see. So it's not play styles, it's roles, and then we'll do role plus. I'm just curious. Inside forward. Of course, it's Vinicius. Vinicius is built different this year. Let me tell you, that card is crazy. Phil Foden has it for the right wing position. Not too bad. The only problem is, like, he's left-footed with a 3-star weak foot, but you'd have to work with that a little bit. It wouldn't honestly be that big of a deal. Dembele has one. That's not bad to work with. Leão has one in the left wing position. That's a big link to work with, especially if you have Theo Hernandez in your team. That's a crazy link to work with. Kvaratskhelia, that's from the player of the month too, right? So Kvaratskhelia as a plus as the inside forward plus, right? So that would be a really cool thing to work with too. So try to look for cards like that, but at the very minimum, get a 1, bro. Because honestly, there's so many times where I'm building up the play and my Rodrigo's doing this, and that, and my Nico, you're just like, So yeah, try your best to get a nice team for it. It's a great tactic. I enjoy using it. And normally I don't enjoy using the 4-3-3 sort of variations of formations, but this 4-2-1-3, it cooks for me, man. And you know what's great about it is that the position changes are not horrible, because you can switch to like different sort of formations a lot of the times with formations like this. Like if I need to switch to a 4-4-1-1, I can totally do that. If I need to switch to a 4-1-4-1, I can totally do that. So having that rotation policy depending on the situation of the game is also fantastic to work with. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the introduction. I will see you guys for the next video. Enjoy the highlights. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. War team. This guy got Vidic. Is that from his icon pack? Okay, bro. I see you, my boy. I see you. What a goal. Let's go. There we go. That was a good build-up. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, I had to see him. I was like, I don't know if he's going to use the keeping or not. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just time that offside trap like crazy right there. Take advantage of that. Guys timing the offside traps really poorly. We'll take that. We will take that. Push out the goalkeeper, have the space to work with in behind. Okay, guys, so yeah, I forgot to record the audio segment of this, so we're going to add this to the tactic review as well as the Mohamed Salah review as well. So Yeah, so a couple of things to mention before we get into like the actual live gameplay where I realize I messed up. This card, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, is different to his gold card because they added, in my opinion, special sauce to his attacking AI in that advanced forward role. The reason why I know this is because you guys know that I have tried out many cards so far this year when it comes to like working with the attacking AI in the striker position, and I have not used a single player yet like Mohamed Salah that moves across the pitch the way that he does in that striker area. Now, I will say that for me personally, I think I would actually just give him a Hunter chemistry style because of how fast he's doing that attacking AI stuff, right? You can still go in the direction of giving him a Hawk like we did for the large majority of this review and still absolutely cook with the card. But like for me, the acceleration and sprint speed that he's working with on that attacking AI, because that's like the main difference between this card and obviously like the rare gold card is that role being added to him. It's fantastic to work with. Like if I were to pack this card and I was being serious in the game, I would use him in the striker position without a shadow of a doubt because I don't often use cards that move the way that this card does. Finesse shot plus, you know, always fantastic to work with. It's a very big way of scoring goals in this game. There are specific angles that you are going to get that's going to be very, very helpful to score. A lot of it kind of comes down to the edge of the 18-yard box opportunities when it comes to scoring those opportunities, right? So just situations like this, like forced opportunities, getting the penalty kick over here. This one's actually pretty cool because he actually does a he does his own animation to do the penalty kick, which is pretty cool. But yeah, no, he has been fantastic to use. And trust me, guys, I used the rare gold card and used him in the side position, and the card like just wasn't really hitting for me personally, right? But this one, I don't know. I think that that position change that they added to him, and I mentioned this in the rant video that I made before I got the good gameplay for the rant video that we actually made, because you guys know I made a video beforehand. And I'll tell you guys this right now, like I knew that this was going to happen with the whole like, oh, we're going to do a position change and then make him significantly better, you know? Beautiful. Mistimed it, but I'll take it, bro. Beautiful. That's going to be a good angle to hit the finesse from. Nice, man. He makes such good runs, bro. He makes such good runs. Like, oh, attacking AI merchant in me is just foaming at the mouth, bro. Like, you know, just... Nice, Salah. Nice, bro. I'll tell you guys right now, if I packed him, I'd be very happy. I'm literally an attacking AI merchant, and he's doing it consistently. I use so many, like, I don't know, I haven't used like Benzema and stuff, right? Like I have not used those cards, but like, yeah, they did some, I don't know if it's like a hidden thing or something, because I use cards that have advanced, and I'm just like, To be fair, even Martimouche was actually moving too.